everybody, it is editing me here. I'm just now realizing the video is cut off throughout the entire episode. 4 hours of footage, and I didn't realize once that it was cut off at the bottom. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Please make yourself comfortable because in today's video we are going to continue playing Sneak's Space Pack. Now, after the end of last video, I crafted myself some diamond armor and a diamond paxel. By the time I get this video up, it may already be New Year's, but I have no idea. But in today's video, I hope to get some what's it called? Figure out how to get to space, that's what it's called. Now, my best bet is to follow the Ad Astra, because I'm pretty sure this is the pack on how I get to space. Now, I believe this is what I want to get. So we no longer need any of that stuff marked. Alright, so all we need to do is, all we need to start off is get some steel. Now, I also want to see this because I got a heat generator in the last episode. I briefly covered that. And simple storage network, might as well get that started off. Storage request table, storage inventory. Okay. Extermination. What is this? Okay, the tripods. Right, we saw one of their bodies in the last episode, and I believe I marked a, graveyard. There's a bunch of them out there. What was that? Whatever, it's fine. Turn up my volume here. Anyways, back to Ad Astra. No. Okay, steel ingot. How do I get a steel ingot? Okay, steel dust. How do I get steel dust? Enriched iron and coal. Okay, and we need a metallic infuser. Okay, we also need coal and iron in metallurgic infuser. So we need one of those, which we saw right here. So we need to make one of these. So I believe we have everything we need. Oh god, it's one of these things. Just die. We needed osmium, iron, two redstone, I believe. Yes, 2 redstone, and 2 furnaces. So we can collect those. And craft ourselves a metallurgic infuser. Now we are going to clear a little space over here. Ooh, lead. Now, I'm pretty sure we are no longer going to be doing anything with the create mod.
Are you sure about that?
Anymore, so we no longer have a use for andesite, I think. But we'll find out eventually. But for now, I want to focus on space travel. Alright, we've got ourselves a little area clear. Let's place this down. And did I put it in here? Yes. Shove all that in there. Raw lead. Throw that in there. A heat generator. Alright. Metallurgic infuser. We got one. Steel ingot. Right. That's what we just did. I believe we need energy for this to work. Alright, I am back, and we have gotten ourselves a pretty good load of ores here. We got just a little over 4 stacks of coal, some tin, iron, lead, and osmium. I'd say this is a pretty good haul. Now, let's just throw a stack of coal in there, and alright. Not enough energy. Alright, I am back. So it only took about 20 minutes or so, but I finally figured out how to input energy into the metallurgic infuser. So by doing this, we can now create steel dust. I believe that works. Yes, it does. Alright, we now have steel. Let's go smelt this. And supposedly we can also, if we have lava contacting the heat generator, that will just input heat and create energy instead of having to put coal into this slot here. Okay, so we now have steel. Get a bunch of levels. Power transfuser. This is next. So, just 2 steel redstone will create 8. Add Astra. Another level. And next we get 9 steel. And 9 plus 12 steel and iron rod. Okay. So we will need to use create a little more, but we already have the parts that we need, I think. We got that working. Now I do want to go ahead and smelt up all this iron. And make some more steel. Shove that all in there, and I did hear a zombie. It's a cool little axolotl. Anyways, oh, there it is. Alright. So it said we need 2 iron rods, which are 2 plates each, or no, oh, that gives us 4. Okay, so we just need 1, 2. Iron rods. Sweet. And I am just going to leave this like that for now. We are out of energy. Okay. Lava. We need lava. Because I don't want to infinitely feed this coal. It's very inefficient. And using my mini map here, there is some lava way out here. Create a waypoint, and that way. Now, this shouldn't be too hard to get. Doesn't look too far away, and we have a bucket. Oh, yeah, it's right here. And it looks like there is just some more lava right over here. Just want to quickly check that out. There we go, it's above, below, somewhere in between. Oh, some down over there. See more diamonds down there, as well as some more lava, but I'm not interested in that right now. Especially since it doesn't look like I have a very easy way back up. So let's go and get ourselves some steel. Alright, our base is back in view. Bam, bam, and that is, yep, this is filling with power. And so is this. Now, while this isn't quite getting the power it needs, which means we need some more lava. Now, getting this lava shouldn't be too difficult if I can find it now. I wonder if going down there to get the lava would be easier. That water was acceptable. Is acceptable water not enough anymore? Is drinking too much acceptable water? Okay, so I guess apparently drinking too much acceptable water will give you some bad effects after a while. Which is new information. Now, oh, there's the lava. There we go. I want to get more lava. Just throw that down there. Alright, 2 buckets of lava should be enough. To get me a decent bit of power. Now, if we make it back home alive, then we can actually use this power. Now, I do want to go back and visit that tripod graveyard pretty soon. And I also want to get a... look at these little guys. Cool. Anyways, I do want to build an actual base sometime soon. In the near future, instead of having this little cave set up. Are those burnable? I think these can burn. So I'll just use cobblestone. Throw that down there. Throw that there. And we're now generating a lot more energy. Okay, definitely need to patch that up before I get knocked in by a zombie or something. And then we do have room to place one more up here. But for now, we're gonna have to deal with this flashing light. Alright, I'm back. We have our steel dust. Got a bunch of wood. So, let's smelt up this steel dust. Get our redstone torch. I believe it is 3 steel plates that we need. So we can just go 1, 2, 3. No, too far. There we go. Alright. 1, 2, 3 plates. And now we can craft did I? do something. Yes. What am I missing? Oh, a block. Right. Now we can get ourselves a NASA workbench. Place that there. Alright. So, now how do we make a rocket? Alright, ooh, 16 free steel, a tier 1 rocket. So, get you to the moon and back. I guess we're going to the moon first. Rocket fins, a steel engine. Alright, we no longer need that. We need a rocket fin, a steel engine, steel tanks, steel blocks, and a rocket nose. Wait, and of course, we need the recipe for that. Okay, we can also use the create mod to do that in this formation, but I don't really care. We already have a NASA workbench, which is much cheaper. Alright, we already know how to make the steel blocks, so I say let's figure out how to make a cone. 4 plates and a lightning rod. It's pretty easy. Now what we need is a bunch more steel, so better get making that. Okay, I'm going to move this to the side. There, now I'll stop running into it. A lightning rod, just 3 copper, which we have. Simple enough. And we need 4 steel plates for that. Which again is simple enough. It looks like we're now producing enough energy. And I believe, yeah, upgrades. Speed upgrade. How do we get one of those? Speed upgrade. Infused alloy, osmium dust, and glass. Osmium dust, we need other machines. And we need redstone and iron. That seems like it'll take a minute. Now, can I get a second metallurgic infuser by chance? Or I could get these. To then make powering easier. I just need 2. Now, I'm not as worried about power, but I'm now more worried that we're going to run out of carbon. And by the looks of it, we can only smelt 50 more pieces. If I'm right, I can just do that. I can just, no. There we go. Problem solved. Now I can place that there. And that should be getting... Yep. That is pumping energy into here. And now I can just make more of these.
You serious?
What achievement did I complete? Oh. Okay, so I believe after we get the rocket, we can reach a launch pad. We need a launch pad. Okay, it looks like we need all of these things. Fuel refinery to get fuel, a launch pad to launch, an oxygen loader, makes sense, and gas tanks. Alright. Reminders. Makes sense. Reminding us to... Oh yeah, we got a free gas tank. And yes, so... bring extra oxygen, extra fuel. And it gives us a free extra launch pad. Super suit, how do we... space suit. Okay. Bunch of steel plates and a glass pane. We don't need you here. Oxygen gear. 2 empty gas tanks. Steel plates. And some wool. Gas tanks. Not that expensive, just a bunch of iron. More steel, 2 wool. And 2 wool and 2 steel. So, this would be the most expensive thing, which... it doesn't look too bad, just a lot of steel. Fuel refinery, how do we make one of these? Okay. Just a bunch of steel plates. One of these, a fan. Alright, steel plates. A block of redstone, more gas tanks, and a lightning rod. So we're gonna need a lot of steel, which means we're gonna need a lot of coal. We're running out. So I think I'm going to turn the rest of this into steel, so we get 19 more steel. And we're gonna need some more coal. So, time to smelt. Looks like there's some coal up there I can go get. Every piece of coal counts. Get you out of here. Okay. That doesn't look like it'll lead to too much coal, but every piece counts. Now if I can figure out how to get up to it. Where is the coal? Is it over? Where'd it go? Okay, I see the coal. Ow. I just want my coal. Is it really that hard to let me get coal? It's the first ore in the game. Alright, well, definitely a lot more coal than I expected in this vein. Okay, 23 coal. Well, that'll definitely be helpful. Alright, that's running out of fuel. Already? I mean, how much fuel does it even take? But we do need to smelt these other ores. I'll get this lead going. Actually, no. We're going to get that steel going. Shove all my ores in here. Let's see how we make these other parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steel plates to make 4 fins, and we only need 4. We need 1 engine, which is 5 plates, engine frame, and a fan. We know how to make a fan. 8 steel rods, 1 plate, a steel tank. So we need 2 gas tanks, a steel rod, and 5 more plates. 10 plates, 2 rods, 2 gas tanks. 15, 16 plates. No, just a lot. Alright, a lot. Alright. That should get us our rocket nose complete. I think fins will be the next easiest thing to get. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 plates. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's not too expensive. How many more plates are there? Alright, that's all of them. We have our fins. We can take that off the list. Steel tanks. I think our steel tanks should be next. So we need 2 of those, which means we need 8 plates. We already have 2 rods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 10. Get that smelting. So we need 3 more to get the steel plates. Or steel tanks. We need steel rods, steel plate. Right, plates. There we go. That. No, those also need to be plates. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we have our steel tanks. take that off the list. And now we just need steel blocks and a steel engine. So we need 8 rods, 9 rods, 10 plates. 9 rods, 10 plates. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 10. Wait, so we need 6 plates. So we need 10 plates, so it's 10. 11, 12. 13, 14 ingots. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Think that should be enough to get us the engine block thingy, or to get us the engine. Alright, and then to get the blocks, we have 2, we need 4 more, that's 9, 18, 18 plus 9 is 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Oh, that's done. Okay, there's the engine, or that's the engine frame. There's the engine. Now I just need the blocks. We have 2. We have 2 and we need 6, so we need 4 more. And for that, we need 18 plus 18 is, it's a number. Oh, calculator app. What is 18 plus 18? 36. We need 36 more ingots. And we're out of coal. So that means we need 5. We should have 8 ingots after that smelts. Which leaves 28. So 28 plus 28 plus 28 plus 28. 28 plus 28 minus 3. We need 53 more coal. Okay, so yeah, we need 28 more No. What did I say? Not 28. What was it? 48 more coal? 50. We need... No, we need 53 more coal. Yeah. Okay, yeah, 53 more coal. Alright, well... Time to get mining. Alright, I am back. I have another lava bucket and 2 stacks of coal. So that'll definitely get me up everything I need. And... okay. If I could not burn everything in the vicinity, that would be a pleasure. Alright, now that should be all the steel we need to make with this last 25 iron. I think. Well, I guess we'll have to wait to find out. This amalgamation contains a bunch of lava. And I believe I can fit one more bucket of lava under this, but I don't think we'll need that. Right, the speed upgrade. I don't hear any noise. Yeah, there's no noise. Why is there a noise upgrade? I'm back. The Google behind me just gave me a heart attack. But I don't really have anything to talk about while we wait for this to do its thing. So I'm just gonna sit here. Alright, we have our steel ingots. And, alright, the perfect amount. Now, we can craft a tier 1 rocket. Okay, I went up there. Baby's first rocket. I want to look. Can I not click on that to view my advancements? Okay, that's just welcome to. These are just basic Minecraft adventure, default Minecraft. This is all part of the create mod. And add Astra. Alright. We got our XP. And next up, we need a launch pad. So we can remove those two and launch pad. So we just need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 steel plates. Which of course means more steel. Do I have any more iron? No. I'm gonna need to mine for iron pretty soon. So it's all gone. There were no items by the time I got there, they all despawned. But that's okay. Because we still have the rocket. We have the rocket. Oh. Nope. We have the rocket. And that's all we need, I guess. We can keep that in there so we don't lose it if I die again. Because I believe in here we have enriched iron, which, oh, that means we have no iron. Can I make, like, osmium tools or something? I have 8 diamonds. That's just enough. For me to make a Paxel. least we have a tool. Get this steel dust smelting as fast as we can. Alright, launch pad. You know what? Can I make 10 or okay, 10 ingots? Can I by chance make tools? I can make a flamethrower. I can make a jetpack. I can turn it into iron using stuff I don't have. Alright. What about osmium? Oh, look at that. Okay, so it's slightly weaker than diamonds, but I'd say it's really good. Let's smelt that up. Do we have a singular iron? No. Well, that looks cool. Alright. We got ourselves some osmium tools, or armor. And I want an osmium shield. There's no point in getting the sword. Okay, well, I know I need 4 plates. Now, do I need plates to make rods? I do. So I just need 2 more plates and we should be able to get ourselves a launch pad, which I assume we'll need to go to the surface. Can't really launch a rocket in a cave now, can we? Did I do that? Oh. I need 1 more. Now on the bright side we have the perfect amount. Right, we have a launch pad. Now we just need to get oxygen, fuel, and our spacesuit. Do I have any food? No. Can I smelt rotten flesh in this mod? I have no coal. Take some of that. No, I can't. was worth a try. But we can cook. Can you cook tropical fish? You can't cook tropical fish. Alright. Do I have any water left? I have 2 bottles. Alright, that was a mistake. At least now we have clean water. But we also need food. When does it turn night? Does it turn night at 6? No. I'm going to assume it turns night at 7 or 8. I'm just gonna go to the surface. I don't feel like dying again. Yeah, nope. Alright then, can I sleep now? Now I can sleep. Yet now I'm not dealing with you. Goodbye. As long as I can just find a couple cows or something. I am 1 hit away from death. That is not fun. A pig. Yes, more pigs. Since I have my first rocket, I feel like it is about time I move to the surface. Thank you all for making it to the end of this video. I had a lot more recorded for this video, but then it would be way too long. So, it'll have to wait for the next episode. If you guys like this video, why not like? And if you want to see more content like this, why not subscribe? I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.